participated in this. It was because of the leadership of St. John's. It was because of Jim. It was because of the thousands, the hundreds of thousands of people around our country that said we are not going to end health care. We are going to stand up and we are going to protect the Affordable Care Act. And I want to thank you for your leadership in that. Now, just as we won the fight to save health care, we have to win the fight against childhood poverty. That just as the richest country on the planet should guarantee health care for everyone, we should guarantee that no child live in poverty. No child should go to sleep hungry or wake up and go to school hungry. No child should have to experience the daily emotional trauma that comes with living in a community that suffers from neglect and therefore violence. California is known to lead the world with progressive policy and change, and California's leadership is so important right now, and let me tell you why. We have an administration, sort of. We have an administration that is completely committed and completely dedicated to making sure the super rich gets even richer. He has filled his cabinet with Goldman Sachs billionaires, and he has put a white supremacist in the Oval Office. He has demonstrated his values by cutting the very programs that help children in poverty. If his budget were to be adopted, childhood poverty would dramatically increase. So everyone here, we have a responsibility. We have an opportunity to show the nation that reducing poverty isn't impossible. Reducing and eliminating poverty is our responsibility. So by joining together with Assemblywoman Autumn Burke and the anti-poverty organization GRACE and passing legislation to reduce poverty, childhood poverty by 50% over the next 2 decades, we can show the nation that this can be done. Now, can we come together and get this done? Yes. Can California lead the way again? Yes. I'm going to tell you, I've been in Washington, D.C. now 7 years, and I never realized how lucky I was to be from California. Let me just tell you, I realize it every day. In our state, Mr. Lewis, there are some issues that are just not controversial anymore. It's not controversial that health care is a right for everyone. It is not controversial that supporting the rights of immigrants isn't controversial. Reforming our criminal justice system. Well, we need a little more work on that one. Cleaning up our environment isn't controversial. Improving foster care isn't controversial. Now, I understand that the youth leaders from the National Foster Youth Institute are in the house. Are you in the house? Raise your hands, because you're leading the day. Now, having said that, we can't take anything for granted. Poor children do not have a powerful lobby, and the campaign we are kicking off today is just the beginning. Beginning today, we need to get busy. We are lucky to have strong, progressive leaders. You see them on the stage now. We are lucky to have a leader like Assemblywoman Autumn Burke, and I have no doubt about her ability to lead and get this done. But let me just tell you something. We need to have your back. Don't we need to have your back? We need to be there when she needs us to show up at a hearing. We need to make sure that the room is packed. We need to be at the Capitol, in the gallery, when the bill is heard on the floor. So let's have California once again lead the way. So here's a few questions for all of you. Will we end childhood poverty in California? Yeah. Will California lead the way? Yeah. Will California show the president, or show 45, is that what I should say? Show 45? That the richest country in the world should not only provide health care, but should make sure that no child lives in poverty. Yeah.